Hey, Shalom. Giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachahakwadash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. A sincere Shalom, Labakaryam, Shah Yasha Allah. That's peace to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. You know, I'm in the gas station right now. This is, what gas station is this? I think this is Sunoco. You know, but this is down the street from my house. You know, I come here every now and then. You know, their gas a little expensive. You know, I got my camera pointed this way, which is towards the east. You know, and the gas station is right behind me. You know, I just want to bring one thing to the attention of the hopeful elect. You know, how special, you know, the position that you hold and how valuable that position is. You know, so normally I'll pump my gas here, give them my debit card. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. That's why I don't come to this particular gas station often. You know, but I said, let me go in here, give them my debit card, and I grab me something to drink when they spring waters. So as I'm coming to the register, you know, Elam owns this. Even though I got a feeling that one of those guys that think that Elam could be Jake, nevertheless, the point is there was an Elamite there with a heavy beard. You know, Persian, heavy beard, man. And they own this gas station as well as this, there's a Subway in here too. So he got all the workers, which are all Elamites, they lined up. He giving them a prep talk in their language. So as I go to the register, the purchase, you know, the guy that I normally see, you know, he looked, but he didn't want to acknowledge me, which I understand. You're in order, you know, which y'all probably should do this behind the scenes. Y'all don't know why y'all doing it right in front of the cash register. I guess they want to show that we're ready, you know, for whatever's going on. Because this is like literally in front of the people. So he giving them whatever prep talk in their language, and they're souped up, and they're in customs. They're in their garments. You know how Elam get, you know, they got the long robes and their turbans. You know, so I said, you know, one of them broke rank. He registered my stuff up. I grabbed my stuff. I leave, jump in my car, and I'm thinking like, man, these nations are getting ready. These nations, that was the thing that came to my mind. I don't know what he was saying in his language, whether he was telling them to go back home. These niggas are doomed. You know, this white man is doomed. Or he telling them, hey, we got to stack these knives, these guns, and get ready to fight for what's ours. You know, who knows? But, you know, they gave me that look. Like, nigga, you ready? That's the look they gave me. So I was like, hey, I'm just here to get a couple things of spring water, pump my gas, get out of here. But I said, I feel you. You know, because the nations are angry, which the first scripture I thought about, which comes out of Revelations 11, verse 18, it says, and the nations were angry. And the nations were angry. These nations, they not making the money that, you know, was swore to them upon coming to this country. They're not getting a return. You know, the bank accounts are stopped. Shit ain't looking good. The money not coming fast enough. Look at all these gas stations. Where the hell Wawa come from? Wawa came out of nowhere. They done took over everything. That's an inside job with this Wawa. So these other nations are looking like, what is going on? The stock market is down. You know, so they getting frustrated. And that's not going to be all. The real estate they got here, the school system. America's school system is like number 34. I mean, it's bad here. So it says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come. Because you're in the time of judgment day. And the time of the dead That's the other nations, as well as the 2/3, because they're dead too. The 2/3 of our nation, that they should be judged. These nations not knowing, as well as our people, man. Look at this over here. This is Jake out here tonight. You know, they by the store. You know, you by the famous liquor store. The liquor store is right next to a barber shop. That's next to a damn pizza store. You know, but this is what's happening, man. The nation, the dead, you know, they being shaken up. And I'm telling you, like, yo, Elon looked like they was strapped for war inside this gas station behind me. They ready to either lead a country or get it in to protect what's theirs. You know, so it says, once again, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward to thy servants, which is the elect, starting with the 144,000, and the prophets, and to the saints, the rest of the 1/3, and to them that fear thy name, that's the remnant, the elect, small and great, and should destroy, now this is Esau right here, and should destroy them that destroyed the earth. So yes, you are in judgment day. And it's what these nations don't understand, but they know something is wrong in this country. They know, but Jake don't know. Jake is out here. Jake is in front of the liquor store. Jake got money in their pocket. That's why it's called Jacob's Trouble, man. It's called Jacob's Trouble for a reason. Because Jake not going to see this thing coming. And when these lights shut down, the lights from the pizza store, the lights from the liquor store, the lights from the barbershop, Jake going to freak out. He going to call for his mind control, which is the government, to help. And they going to have help in the form of a grain of rice for your black ass. So I just wanted to bring, hey, the nations are preparing. I would have whipped my camera out to film the situation, but I didn't want to interfere. You know, because I saw it was deep. I even felt bad purchasing the drinks. You know, I was like, man, put this spring water back. But, you know, I was moving forward. But the guy that normally served me here, you know, young guy, I think he could be Jake. Man, he looked at me, you know, he gave me like a little look. It wasn't negative, but he was like, man, he had a big-ass turban. I never seen him with a turban like this on his head. So something was going on serious. So I just grabbed my stuff, purchased it. Let me get out of here. Shit about to pop off. Know where you at. Know what time you in, Jake. Because shit about to happen, man. Giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. A sincere shalom, labakaryam, shah, yashala. That's peace to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.